The Martyrdom of Saint Lawrence by Jean-Baptiste de Champaigne, a painting of faith and courage. By Jean-Baptiste de Champaigne, circa 1660. The Martyrdom of Saint Lawrence, housed at the West Building, main floor, Gallery 50 of the National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C., depicts a dramatic and intense scene that encapsulates the tragic end of Saint Lawrence. The painting, rich in detail and emotion, is a vivid representation of the saint's martyrdom. Saint Lawrence was a deacon of the Roman Church who was martyred in the persecution of Emperor Valerian in AD 258. According to tradition, he was ordered to hand over the treasures of the church to the state, but he presented the poor and the needy as the true treasures. He was then condemned to be roasted alive on a gridiron, a torture that he endured with remarkable fortitude and even humor, allegedly saying, "Turn me over, I'm done on this side." The Flemish Baroque painter Jean-Baptiste de Champaigne, 1631 to 1681, depicted the martyrdom in an oil painting from about 1660. The central and brightest figure in the painting is Saint Lawrence, chained to his traditional gridiron, the flames kindled underneath. The garments taken from him lie in a pile next to him. He raises one arm, which is forced down by a cleanshaven man wearing armor, gesturing towards a man sitting on a high plinth, who represents the Roman prefect. The prefect wears a lapis-blue breastplate and a flint-blue cape, and leans away from the scene with a gesture of horror and disgust. A dusky rose-pink drapery hangs behind him, adding a touch of color to the dark background. Around St. Lawrence, a crowd of men gathers, some stoking the fire, some looking on with curiosity or indifference, some wearing robes or pieces of metal armor. The contrast between their pale or tanned skin and their dark clothing creates a striking effect. A brown and white dog stands near the fire, adding a touch of realism and liveliness to the composition. Above St. Lawrence's head, two winged angels hover, holding a crown of laurel leaves, a symbol of victory and martyrdom. They also have a long palm frond, another emblem of martyrdom. They have curly blonde hair and pudgy bodies, and wear azure-blue and spruce-blue draperies that billow in the air. They contrast with the earthly scene below, representing the heavenly reward that awaits St. Lawrence. The painting is a masterpiece of chiaroscuro, the use of light and shadow to create dramatic effects. Champaigne illuminates St. Lawrence in an ethereal glow, highlighting his physical form and his spiritual purity. The rest of the scene is engulfed in shadows, creating a stark contrast that draws the viewer's attention to the saint. The painting also demonstrates Champaigne's skill in rendering fabrics, textures, and expressions, capturing the mood and atmosphere of the scene.